But all right, bro. Let me move on with this one. I'm definitely gonna schedule one for that. Um.
Cliff,
Okay.
you
The
gotta
next
do your
question.
flaws. No, you
Hmm?
didn't do your flaws.
Oh, mine's is the same, bro. Stubbornness, hard headed, definitely. Capricorn, I guess you'll say that. But hard headed, stubborn. Um. I get defensive easy. I tend to get I don't know if it's an anxiousness from growing up where I grew up and seeing certain things, you know what I'm saying? But maybe the anxiousness causes a quick temper, you know what I'm saying? So I get upset quicker than I look around at my peers, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, they don't really trip off certain things, but I get more upset quicker than most people. And then I think one of the last ones I would say is over talking. Like I guess I sometimes try to read what the person's about to say and just like, okay, Beam, you about to say this, so let me try to move it on. So I just need to take a step back sometimes and be like, let me just let them finish the whole statement, even though it'd be a long, drawn out statement. Let me let them hold up and get the whole thing out, and then you feel me, dog. Take my mental notes and then finish it off after that. But
I
those are
gotta
my
set the
flaws.
scene.
That dog say you gotta take notes because it's so long and drawn.
I gotta set the scene. I gotta give you everything.
Yeah,
Oh
that's a
Lord, Trey.
flaw of mine too, Cladarius. That's one where, I'm not allowing you to finish your sentence. I'm jumping in before you can get your thought out, and you just want to get it out, and I'm already ready to go. And another one is just to throw it out there is one of my flaws is that I act like I ain't got no flaws. So I've heard that one too. Like I've act like,
Mm.
I'm perfect and I can't do no wrong.
Might be a family thing.
I don't act like I don't got no flaws.
Shots
What the hell?
fired.
What the hell? I'm the first to tell you exactly what's wrong with me.
Drop one of Cool's bombs, Cliff.
I gotta get the sound effect, get the soundboard. But this is gonna be the last question now. But it's like a two-part question. So this is what it is. What are you doing to fix your flaws? And then what advice would you give your younger self on becoming a good man or woman earlier? I should have put earlier in there. Let me edit that. But go ahead. That'll be
Change
the
the take
question.
out what are you doing? You can put that you. Sorry, not bothering me.
Oh, excuse me.
No, sorry.
That's the educator.
This whole run-on sentence bothers me, but we're gonna
Man,
You
if
know
y'all don't answer the question,
that's one of her
starting with you,
flaws.
Miss Teacher, Miss go ahead, show no emotion.
Run on sentences is what she's working on.
all right, so what are you doing to fix your flaw? Oh, what are we doing to fix our flaws? So, I must say, I know people are tired of hearing this or whatever, but I have to say 100% my first step of fixing my flaws was going to therapy because I didn't know I had these flaws, honestly, until I went to therapy. And then I started to look at things that I was doing or people's reactions and things like that, how I was making people around me feel. It made me become more self aware. And I was like, well, damn, I really do get defensive. Like I tell people I want them to be transparent with me just the way that I am with them. But if they come at me a certain way, I get defensive. So I can't have it both ways. So going to therapy, my therapist gives me tips and strategies to use instead of getting defensive, and then got down to the root of why I get defensive. And me understanding why I am the way I am, I think that helps me identify and work on my flaws. So I have to give big kudos to therapy. I'm still in therapy, still working on these things. I still have hiccups, but I have people around me that hold me accountable. And I think that's also important when you're trying to be a better person is to have the people in your life. So I thank God for like my friends like Mona, Linda, Cassandra that will tell me like, "Yep, Shirley, you're slipping up." And then I thank God for my husband. He tells me every day and reminds me of the tips and strategies that we've learned in therapy and all that. So I guess, yeah, definitely people holding me accountable and therapy. And then also just releasing certain things that were causing me to react and behave the way I did out of my life. Like I recently transitioned to a new position and I realized that the school that I was at for about 10 years was very toxic, and it caused a lot of stress in my life to the point where my hair started falling out. So like removing myself from those toxic situations and then having people hold me accountable, and then therapy. I think that's the things that is helping me. And if I was to give myself young advice, my younger self, on becoming a good man or woman sooner, I think the advice that I would give is that it's not cookie cutter. You don't know what you're doing, and you have to put in work. You can't expect for people to please you all the time. You have to put in work. Like, it's not all about you, pretty much, is what I would tell my younger self.
I like that. I like that a lot, bro. Actually, um, gonna go to France V 954.
All right. So I am not proactively doing a whole bunch to fix my flaws. And I need to be more proactive and seek some of these things that Show No Emotions talked about, such as therapy. But I will say though that just age, just me getting older, is helping to it has helped fix some of my flaws. It allowed me to just be more patient, because I'm getting older, maybe I just ain't got the time or the energy that I used to have when I was younger. And because of that, I find myself being a lot more patient today than I was yesterday. So I can I have more awareness as to like what's going on and what someone else is saying or pointing out about me. And I'm more open to hear it versus getting real defensive like I think I would have done in the past. So I think just, I'm slowing down a little bit so I can hear and take in criticism a lot better than I could have. And again, I attribute that to age because I'm not really doing anything proactively to fix my flaws. So, but I think jumping on this podcast and like talking about it, I could sit and think about it. I could lay in bed and read stuff on the gram, but to actually like verbalize and like say these things out loud, it helps too. So I guess that would answer the first part of that question for me. Just again, exercising more patience, getting older. And what advice would I give younger me? It would be just that. Take your time, don't force it. I feel like I've had this set way that I imagine things should be and the way things should go. Like Show No Emotions also stated, cookie cutter. And I've tried to like put everything into that mold, that box. And if it didn't fit, I try to force it or argue it or like I try to fight it. But in exercising patience and understanding that everything ain't gonna be set a certain way, and you're gonna have to be, moldable, bendable. You're gonna have to figure it out. Critical thinking. You're gonna have to bend a little bit sometimes. I would tell younger me that, like, yo, just be patient. Everything gonna work out, and you just gotta be open to listen, take criticism, and you'll be good.
I like that. I like that. It's Cassandra. What are you doing to fix your flaws? And then what advice would you give your younger self on becoming a better person sooner?
So the number one thing is constantly doing self-evaluations to figure out if I'm focused or if I did acknowledge the flaw. Like obviously the sex flaw, I didn't see no problem with that. So when I actually acknowledged it, I was like, you know what? I really could. It's not like I'm tired every night. I really could try to do it. So the evaluating myself and going through, I create a lot of checklists from my like current state where I am in life, what I want to do. I create a lot of checklists. So when I go back and I look at the checklist, I'll try to put different things that people say about me. Not too much because I used to be a people pleaser. So I try not to focus too much on what other people have to say because then you become what they want and not where you really need to be. But yeah, that's one thing I'm doing. Another thing, like Shirley said, try to focus in therapy. I need to actually get back to my sessions because yeah, I be having meltdowns and be trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. So I need to go back to doing those sessions. And what was the last part? Give your advice. So for my younger self, I would say one, it's okay to fail, because I remember a lot of times I was like darn near suicidal for not graduating on time, for not getting married when I felt like I should get married. When one of my biggest relationships failed, I was like, well, what else am I supposed to do? So I would tell myself it's okay to fail. And I would also tell myself you need to trust the process. Like, you're going to go through stuff and it's going to feel like you can't bear it and it's going to feel like there's no end to it, but continue to go and stay the course, be consistent. Um, what's something else? Oh, also, you're not a mistake. That was one thing I used to think to myself, like, I was a mistake for my parents because they were so young. I was a mistake. I was people's mistakes. Like, because something happened with them, I would just take the blame because I didn't want anybody else to feel the way I felt. So I would definitely tell younger Cassandra, you're not a mistake.
I like all of those, man. The checklist, the making sure. What was the other one? The checklist. Forgot the other two.
Evaluating herself.
Evaluating yourself, exactly.
I'm
And
gonna steal
then,
that one. I like
yeah,
that.
I like those. I like those definitely. Mona Lisa. I went to Mona Lisa already. No, I'd be forgetting. Mona
Why
Lisa.
you doing my dog like that?
Huh?
I said, why you be doing my dog Mona like
Forget.
I be
that?
forgetting who I hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
Well, maybe you need a checklist. Maybe you need a checklist.
I probably do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The shade of it all.
Very much so, bro. It's cold in this corner, man.
You
Too
need a
much
script.
shade over here,
You need
man.
a whole script.
But all right, go ahead, man.
um, First, what am I doing to fix my flaws? Um, I don't know. It's gonna sound very weird, but I legit talk to myself a lot. Like I like replay. I guess it's a type of reevaluation, and I literally sit back and of course, I'm not sitting here just having a full on conversation with myself, but I'm just like, okay, you could have did this better and this and that, and then you said, like I just really sit back and I reevaluate and I really sit here and talk to myself, and just give myself some self motivation, and I sit and I analyze like what could I have done or said better in this and that situation, and those are the things that I do to try to fix the flaws that I have, I guess, in regards to like relationships. And you know I do talk to my friends who like are in serious relationships. I talk to them often and I get their input, but I don't you don't always have to listen to everyone, but I think that's a major thing of like recognizing where you went wrong with certain things as well and how you can adjust accordingly, because if you have a certain pattern, then obviously let's work on it in regards to the next person you deal with. So I think I kind of navigated a little bit away from that, but that's what I do. I have a lot of discussions with myself. As for what I would tell my younger self on becoming a better person sooner, I don't know, I feel like everything I went through made me led to, where I am. I guess being a better person sooner. I would just have, I feel like I would have told myself like, trust yourself more, be more grateful. Um, and I probably would have tried to fucking break my procrastination that I have like at this point in my life. I would have motivated myself a little bit more and did more things in my younger life. I guess that's all I could think of.
That sounds good. Zeke, uh, what are you doing to fix your flaws? And then what would you tell your younger self on becoming a better person sooner?
Uh, I mean, to be honest with you, bro, not to, you know, try to put any bells and whistles on it, but trying to do everything I can, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with my upbringing that I had, and I realized, everybody got flaws. And once I realized my flaws, you know what I'm saying, I kind of started sacrificing on some things, giving up something, well, giving up a lot of things that I want to do, and start contributing towards things that my kids want to do, my wife want to do. Instead of being, honestly speaking, one sided. You know, it's just got to keep that consideration in mind of them as well. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want them feeling like they just there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the wife will be like, well, you know what, baby, that's all right that you missed this, you missed that because you work and you're tired. But me, I feel like, true enough, yeah, I work and I'm tired, but still, there's that possibility of, you know, one of them making it to the league, or one of them become a tennis player, or one of them become a journalist, or whatever their dreams or goal is. You know what I'm saying? So I guess pretty much I'm just to fix my flaws. I guess I'm just doing what I can do, though. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by doing what I can do, educate myself, speak to others, including y'all, because I always come to y'all for advice. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's just trying to do better. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's just ain't ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other way I can put it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do everything in my power and then some. You know what I'm saying? To better myself and make life better. You know what I'm saying? For my family and for my seeds. And if I could give my younger self advice, it would have to be great. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that was once the mindset. You know what I'm saying? And it got I toured or detoured away from it, but that would be my advice to my younger self. Be great. Don't be afraid to be great. Plain and simple.
I like that. That's kind of sort of mine too. You feel me? That's kind of sort of my first question and second question, bro. Both of mine is like focus on yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell my wife this all the time. I tell her like the best me is the best for everybody, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm the best me, like I'm good to my wife, I'm good to my kids, I'm good to my friends. You know what I'm saying? But like when I'm not good, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody else gonna feel that I'm not good because I'm gonna have a bad energy around me. You know what I'm saying? So like I would tell my younger self, you know what I'm saying? Focus on you and then make sure you good and happy, you know what I'm saying? So that happiness could be overflowing to everybody else, you know what I'm saying? My wife could feel it, my kids could feel it. Cause now I'm gonna have, okay, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm tired, but you know what I'm saying? I'm put so much into myself already, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired, but still, you feel me? The kids got a game, let me go to it, bro. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired, I'm still gonna go, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still gonna cheer and I'm gonna show love, you know what I'm saying? Because I got so much of it on myself, you know what I'm saying? So I can give to everybody else. So the best me is gonna be best for everybody. So I'll tell my younger self, focus on you and make sure you good before you do anything else. You know what I'm saying? You good first, and then because you good, everybody else around you gonna be good too. And on that note, if anybody else don't got no comments or things like that, I think we can end it here. A little bit short of a hour and a half. Y'all say y'all goodbyes, y'all tag Instagrams or whatever if y'all want to, and then we'll sign off. So y'all go ahead, show no emotions.
Bye. I'm actually. Yeah, wait, y'all saw that Instagram video of the little girl getting out the car, the little Indian girl, and she's like, bye, bye to her dad. Yeah, that's what that reminded me. Anyways, show no emotions, yes. Follow me if you want. You ain't gonna see much, but follow me. It's been great. It's been a pleasure. I do think that when the recording stops, we could probably get some maybe like suggestions and feedback on the whole podcast thing.
Put that in the comments, bro. The recording's still going.
Sorry. Check.
France, you sign off.
Yeah, man. Pleasure connecting with y'all. See y'all next week. It was good.
for your next therapy session, Franz, because this has been therapy, right?
Yeah, 100%. I
All right.
appreciate all.
Oh, is Cassandra signing off? What's your sign off? You plug anything?
Um, yeah. You guys be good and be good at it. Okay. Have a very productive week. And this week, try to be kind to somebody that you've never been kind to.
All right, I like that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
You
what
can
about
do
you,
it,
no,
Mona?
Mona. You can do
he
it.
ain't done with
What,
me yet.
what's your sign off, Mona? Since you ain't gonna be kind to people.
I know she said be kind to someone that you would not normally be kind to. I'm not kind to them for a reason. But y'all boys be good.
All right, Zeke, sign off.
Hey
Plug
man,
anything.
glad speaking with y'all, man. I'm learning. I love it. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man.
All right, and I'm Cladarius Lovall on IG, Genius001 on Twitter. Appreciate y'all guys showing up. I like when we do this, man. I feel like I learn each time we come up with different perspectives. So I think it's a good thing. But signing off, and I appreciate y'all.